Hello, Tom. It's Week 5 podcast.
What's up, fellas?
You know, Tom, I'm really upset about the comments we didn't get when you sent out Who Wants to Be a Guest Speaker.
Last week I looked. It was our highest viewed show. It just goes to show you, if you got a guest, you get more views. So we need you guys to reach out.
So today we're going to bring in a long-time feller, been with the league since the beginning.
Winningest team.
Winningest team in the history of elite fantasy football. Let's give it up for Bunk It Ain't Easy.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, man? So our friends at Sam Adams, they got a limited edition Jacko Pumpkin Ale, and they sent this in for Bunk being on the show today. So thanks, Sam Adams.
Thank you, Sam. It is pumpkin-y.
I can taste the nutmeg.
Yes.
A little.
So, Bunkin, my first question to you is, the last 2 years you've drafted over the phone, can you explain if it's easier, harder, or it doesn't really matter drafting over the phone?
I'll be honest. For one, I miss being here with everybody and, drinking these. But it's definitely a whole lot harder. I mean, you don't get to see the draft board, so it's kind of, you're just checking off of, who's got drafted. I mean, I like to strategize sometimes to see who's taken here or who I think will be taken after me. So it's definitely harder 100% not being here.
And my first question is, because your record currently is 3-1, out of the 3 games you won or the game you lost, did you feel like you maybe weren't going to win a game that you won out of the 3 that you won?
Actually, this past week, I didn't start McCaffrey. It almost cost me. I had a soccer game, so I said, let me go ahead and change him because I didn't have no other running back to put in. So it almost cost me, but it ended up working out in the end that Fournette scored a touchdown, and I think I ended up beating Steve, by 6 or 8 points, But definitely this week.
Okay.
Let's break off into some games this week, Thomas.
All right. You want me or you?
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to start off this week. We're going to go with the 3-1 Cooley versus the 2-2 Child's Play. Currently, the projections are 114 for Cooley to 110 for Child's Play. Child's Play leads the all-time series 1-0. Looking at the matchup here, it is a close one. But I'm going to pick Child's Play to get off that 2-game skid and win by 6.
I got the same thing. I think that Child's Play, the Bills defense will make the difference, and I got this as the closest game of the week. Child's Play by 2.
How about that? My first game is the 1-3 Slap 'em to Sleeping. Thomas, did you see Slap 'em started a guy that was hurt last week?
Well, I think we said after week 2, we thought Javon would end where we thought. And when you play somebody that's not actually going to play that week, you deserve to lose.
Absolutely.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so he's 1-3, and he's playing Refuse to Lose, which is 2-2. These teams have played each other 16 times.
Wow.
Refuse leads the series 11-5. He continues that series and wins this by 40.
It's a long one.
So the next one.
Did you have a breakdown on that one?
Yeah, I got to break down that one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I say both quarterbacks from each team has a big game. Refuse's wide receivers will be the difference, and I got Refuse to Lose winning this easy by 14.
Boy, you've really done your homework.
That's right. Lee Corso, baby.
So the next game, we got the 0-4 Slam Bammers versus the 4-0 Bulldogs. Current projections are 96 Slam Bammers to 117 for the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs lead this series 4-2 all time. I would normally say that when you get a big gap like that, it's usually going to be the team with the least amount of points in the projection that usually wins. It's weird that it happens that way. But I think that Vegas has this one right, and I think Bulldogs win by 27.
A lot of blowouts this week.
I got the same thing. Bulldogs wide receivers to me are a whole lot better than Slam Bammers, and Bulldogs win this by 22.
All right, AFC second game of the week is the 1-3 prime time and the 2-2 White Lightning Black Hammer. White Lightning Black Hammer leads this series 3-2. I'm going to pull an upset here. I'll say prime time wins this by 3.
This was my second closest one, tight matchup, and I think it'll come down to the defensive points. And I got White Lightning Black Hammer by only 3.
Yeah, that's going to be a close one. I got a selection question for you. Out of the 4-0 teams, which one do you think's better?
Right now, I would say, because you got Bulldogs and Foreskins, correct?
Correct,
Yes.
that is correct.
Right now, I would say that the AFC, the Foreskins probably have the better team.
Based on running back.
Based on running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, Harris, maybe he'll pick it up now that they got Pickett in there. But, I mean, I think he's the downfall of their team.
So if you played Foreskin, do you think you can beat them?
Oh, I think I could beat anybody every week if I set my lineup right and just keep an eye on, make sure nobody's injured. But sure, yeah. I could beat
Okay.
him.
Fair.
Foreskin, I'll beat you in the Super Bowl.
My last question to you will be, at the draft, you got ranked as the 16, and you were clearly playing way above that. When you found out you were 6, were you kind of like, how in the hell am I 6?
I mean, everybody has their own opinion on it. I mean, like I said, not being here, I mean, normally it's fun to talk trash to everybody. I mean, it is what it is. Anybody that goes up there is going to rate everybody different.
Yes, that is right.
And like we always said, that's always part of the fun of it. You know, just always criticize and slap them's team. That's the best part.
Oh,
But,
yeah, we love it.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't care if that guy drafted like a Hall of Fame team. I'm still shitting on it.
Maybe he needs to maybe he needs to start bringing his son back.
I think you're right. He did have a good draft that year.
He did.
All right. Game number 3.
Either that or maybe Aaron Rodgers will retire.
You're right. But now he's got Mahomes.
Yeah, well, quarterback can't win every game.
So for me, the next game for me is the sponsor dessert beer
Jack-o'-lantern game of the week.
game of the week, and it's a rivalry game. And it's the 2-2 Buffalo Tots versus the 0-4 Funny Guy. Funny Guy is 8-4-1 all time in the series, and I believe that tie went in his favor. So I want to say he's 9-4 all time against the Buffalo Tots. And when I was looking at this matchup, it's close. It's usually close when these two teams play, and Funny Guy dominates. With that being said, I think today ain't the day. I think the Buffalo Tots win by 1.
So I want to say this. Out of all the shows we've ever done, the Buffalo Tots only picks itself to win 1% of the time. So Steve, he's saying your team straight up sucks.
and I'll agree. I think Nick Chubb will be the difference in this game, and Buffalo Tots by 11.
And I'm going to break off to my Jack-o'-lantern game of the week. This is a big one. Hold on. Let me pull it up. So I have the 3-1 Fear the Turtles versus the 4-0 Washington Foreskins. Fear the Turtle leads this series 3-2. Is the favored to win this game by 2. I think Foreskins' run ends here, and Fear the Turtle wins this by 8.
I apologize.
Pretty good you said that. I know that it's 97-95 Foreskins. They have an injured running back in there still. I mean, I think it comes down to who has the bigger game, Nick Chubb or Cooper Kupp. And I think Fear the Turtle will give Foreskins their first loss. And I also got it by 8.
Yeah.
So the last game on this side is a big one. Because I want to, no, it's not the 1 and 2 all-time winningest teams, but it's damn close. It's the 3-1 Bunkin' Ain't Easy versus the 2 and 2 Thug Nasty. Bunk is projected at 106. Ray projected at 105. All-time series is 7-4 for Bunk. When I looked at this game, it is close. You look at the quarterback, you give it to Bunk. You go down to the running back, you give that to Ray. You go down to the receiver. I think the first one, just because of the way Chase has been playing, you give it to Jefferson, and you go all the way down. With that being said, I think Chase finally has a big game, and I picked Bunk to win by 1.
I think this is going to be another tight one, and I think Thug's defense will make the difference, and he wins by 6.
Reverse psychology.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
My final game of the week is the 2 and 2 Hawk Stars versus the 1 and 3 Red Zone Warriors. These two teams have never played before. Fair enough said. Red Zone's only second year. I pick Hawk Stars to win this by what the computer says, 108 to 104. So Hawk Stars wins this by 4.
I think another tight game. Red Zone probably has the better receivers, but I think Hawk Stars wins with Kelsey's going to have a big game in the Bills defense, and Hawk Stars by 12.
Well, the Bills defense is really strong.
And they got a lot of injuries too.
They do, but they are strong.
Yeah.
Thomas?
That's all I got for this week.
That's all I got. We want to thank Bunkin for coming in and our sponsors, Sam Adams, Jack O'Lantern. Again, we want to send the request out to all you guys. We'd like to have all of you come in. Thug, we've never had you. Slam, slap them, please. Please come in.
Yeah.
Bulldogs, whoever. Send your request. We'll pencil you in. We'll let you know. That's all I have, Thomas. Good
See
night,
you next
all.
week.